What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brendan. I'm BMax45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have our card overview for EX10. This is Sinister Order. We're going to be looking at some of the cards in the set, looking at the effects, looking at what we think about the cards. This is one of the videos we do every set. We did our points list. This is the next logical step. This is our card overview, and we love doing it. We love having fun, and it will be followed up by our deck excitement list, which we will be probably doing by the end of the week, as that then will be a week out from EX10. So let's get into it. Let's talk about these cards and take a look at this stuff to see what we're really excited for. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. All right, we're getting right into it here. Sinister Order, we have our set cards. We got some Digi Eggs, not a lot, just 5 of them, but mostly in purple or black. We got a new Koromon for the black War Greymon. When attack targets change, draw 1. So that's an interesting one. We have the new Tumblemon here. Opponent's turn once per turn when one of your opponent's Digimon attacks by trashing 3 mineral rock trait cards from this Digimon's Digivolution cards, end that attack. So that's always a cool ability. Still don't think he's as good as the memory gain one, unfortunately. Maybe you play like 5 eggs in one of him. I don't know. Cupimon's amazing for Lucemon. This is something the deck needed. So this is when any of your Digimon with Lucemon and their names move from the breeding area to the battle area. By trashing 1 card in your hand, draw 1, gain 1 memory. That is so good. It effectively makes your Lucemon's 1 less, because it's like 5 to Digivolve Cupimon into Lucemon, but you gain that memory back the next turn, or the same turn with the new Lucemon that we'll be looking at a little bit further down. We have things like a new Creepymon here. Look at the nice alt version. Delete all of your opponent's lowest DP Digimon. If this effect didn't delete, trash their deck's top 5 cards. When attacking, if your opponent has 10 or more cards in their trash, you may play 1 red or purple 5000 DP or lower Digimon card from your trash to your empty breeding area without paying the cost. End of your turn, this Digimon may attack. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if we're eventually going to get enough support to do a Creepymon deck. I still don't think we're at that point. Of course, we got the new Black War Gray Ace, which has got Blast Digivolve, Raid, Reboot, Blocker, delete one of your opponent's play cost 7 or lower Digimon or Tamers. This isn't as good as the BT8 one because it let you choose up to 6 and delete, whereas this only lets you choose 1 thing up to 6 and delete it. And then alternates while your opponent has a Digimon with 13,000 DP or more, your opponent's Digimon effects don't affect this Digimon, and it gets plus 3,000 DP, which is pretty cool. So it goes up to 15. So this gets even better for your opponent having something big on board. We got the new Malomyotismon here. Trash main by deleting 2 of your level 5 or higher Digimon with Myotismon in their text. Play this card with a play cost reduced by 11, so he plays for 3. On play, when Digivolving, when attacking, once per turn, delete 2 other unsuspended Digimon. So it's like on play, when Digivolving, when attacking, all turns, once per turn, when any of your other Digimon or Tamers are deleted, trash your opponent's top security card and return one of their Digimon with the lowest DP to the bottom of the deck. So that's pretty cool. And it's a 3-color Myotismon card, red, purple, and blue. So that's kind of interesting. Very interesting here. You got the new Dark Master stuff, which is on play when attacking abilities. So you're definitely not going to be Digivolving into them. They got hand main abilities as well. If you don't have any Digimon other than Digimon with Dark Masters in their text, you may play this card. The play cost reduced by 5, so you can play it for 7. So it's almost like an ace. At the turn end, delete the Digimon this effect played. They also got that. They all have that. They also have all on deletion. If you have no blue, whatever their color is, basically blue face up security cards, place this Digimon face up as the bottom security card. So it adds to your security when it's deleted. Security, if this card was face up, you may play one level 5 or lower card with Dark Masters in its text from your hand or trash without paying the cost. And the only thing I don't like about this is it's level 5 or lower, so you can't play your level 6s. And they don't have when digital evolving its abilities, so it's kind of sus. Alternates, this Digimon can only digivolve into a Pokemon, so not a good ace level 7 target like the Dark Masters deck used to be. And then on play, when attacking one of your opponent's Digimon and one of their tamers can't suspend until the end of their turns. So that's his own personal ability. But they mostly have a lot of the same ones. We have the new Lucemon as well, like I was talking about. Blocker, cost 5 on a Cupimon. Breeding, when digivolving, this Digimon may move. So when you digivolve, you can move out on that new Cupimon, gain a memory. So basically, you can digivolve for 4 and draw 1. End of your turn by returning 5 cards with Lucemon in their text from your trash to the bottom of the deck. This Digimon may digivolve into a Lucemon Chaos mode in the trash without paying the cost. It's got inheritable blocker, so make sure your Lucemon Chaos mode is a blocker. So that's really cool. Got a new Psychmon save stuff. He's got on deletion save, Digicross 2. One, play him for 3 by putting a save underneath him, which is kind of funny. Or no, play him for 2, which is actually kind of cool. Inheritable piercing. Start your main phase by trashing 1 card with save in its text from your hand. Draw 1 and suspend 1 of your opponent's Digimon. That's actually really cool. Got some new Appmon stuff. Warudamon, Fortitude. On play, when digivolving, you may link 1 level 4 lower Digimon card from your trash or this Digimon's Digillusion cards to this Digimon without paying the cost. That's pretty cool. When this Digimon gets linked, you may suspend 1 of your opponent's Digimon and Tamers. It can't unsuspend until their next unsuspend phase. That's pretty cool too. And then it has plus 4,000 for linking. When any of your opponent's Digimon suspend by trashing 1 of this Digimon's link cards, trash your opponent's top security card. That's actually pretty cool. Warudamon's actually pretty cool. If this isn't a link deck, I might even think about actually playing that deck. So basically, yeah, Puppetmon, same thing, but same security ability, same hand main ability, same all turns and on deletion ability, just for green face up cards. And then when on play, when attacking, by return 1 of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. So that's pretty good. You got Belphemon Sleep Mode. By placing 1 Belphemon Rage Mode from your trash as this Digimon's top Digillusion card until the end of your opponent's turn. This Digimon can't. Until the end of your opponent's, until your opponent's turn ends, this Digimon can't attack your opponent. This Digimon can't attack, and your opponent's effects don't affect it. So that's all right. Opponent's turn, when any of your opponent's Digimon suspend by trashing 2 cards in your hand, suspend 2 of their Digimon or Tamers. So yeah. And then we have the new Belphemon. Look at the alt art because it looks pretty cool. Belphemon Rage Mode. Fortitude. Start your main phase. Suspend all of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. Then, if you have 6 or fewer cards in your hand, this Digimon gains piercing and security attack +2, which is pretty beefy, and 3,000 DP. So you just gotta have not as many cards in your hand. Start your main phase. On play, when digivolving, delete 1 of your opponent's suspended Digimon or Tamers. Yeah. So you got 2 starter main abilities. Oh, the fact that you can delete suspended Tamers is so good. End of your opponent's Digimon. If this Digimon is sleep mode, trash this Digimon's top sack card. So good. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to play a Balfamon deck finally. Of course, Mon Ace is kind of meh, in my opinion. New Sunrizamon, you may place 2 cards with the mineral or rock trait from your trash, or one of your as one of your mineral or rock trait Digimon spawn dissolution cards. That's pretty cool. On play, I like that. It's got the same kind of when it's trash, delete 4 costs or less. New Landramon, when you trash on play when Digivolving, trashing 1 card with the mineral rock trait from your Digimon's dissolution cards. One of your Digimon with that same trait gains reboot blocker and plus 3000 DP. Same inheritable. Got a new Dark Knightmon. Until your opponent's turn ends, D-Digivolve effects don't affect 20 of your Digimon on play when Digivolving, and it gets plus 3000. Digicross, 1 each. So you can Digicross for 5. All turns when this Digimon would leave the battle area, you may play 1 play cost 4 or lower card from its dissolution cards without paying the cost. And opponent's turn inheritable. When any of your opponent's Digimon attack, you may change the attack target to this Digimon. Got Programomon. When effect trash this card from mineral rock trait, dissolution cards D-Digivolve 1. That's cool. It's got the hand. It's got one of those warp Digivolve. If you have close, you can place a Landramon under one of your Sunrizamons and warp Digivolve for 3, which is cool because if you have the EX, or sorry, not the EX, I think it's like the BG20 Sunriza, the one that is reduced cost Digillutions, you can actually Digivolve for 2 this way into your level 5 and put a Landramon underneath, which is always good. And then on play, when Digivolving, when attacking, by trashing any 1 mineral or rock trait card from the Digimon Digimon cards, 1 of your such Digimon gains collision, piercing, and plus 3000. So lots of abilities. Adding lots of abilities. We got a new Peridimon. Fragment 3. When Digivolving, when attacking once per turn, you may place up to 3 mineral or rock trait cards from your trash as a Digimon spawn dissolution card. That's only once per turn. When Digivolving, when attacking by trashing 3 or mineral or rock trait cards from any of your Digimon's dissolution cards to one of your opponent's Digimon, reduce the play cost by 2 until their turn ends for each card trashed. So basically, you can reduce the play cost, and then your guys, that when they detach, they pop things that are play cost 4. So basically, you get your opponent's Digimon down to play cost 4, and then you can pop it. So that's kind of an interesting way to go about it. Of course, there's the new Machine Dramon as well. Ooh, let's look at the nice, cool alt art one. Same security ability, same hand main, on deletion, all turns ability, only it's going to be black face up for on deletion. Digivolve 2 to 2 of your opponent's Digimon, so that's pretty cool on play when attacking. We also have the new Magnetic Dramon here, Fragment 3. While you have close, Programmon can Digivolve for cost 6. Your level 6 Digivolves for 4. It's got when Digivolving, when attacking by trashing 3 mineral rock trait cards from any of your Digimon's Digivolution cards. Delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon and trash their top security card. That's really cool. And then when Digivolving, when attacking once per turn by placing 3 from your trash as Digimon's bomb Digillusion cards, it unsuspends. So yeah, you can use that to unsuspend and then potentially get multiple attacks. So trashing multiple security cards and deleting multiple Digimon. So yeah, it's cool. I like it. I'm excited for rock trait stuff a lot. We have a new Impmon. When this card is trashed from the deck, you may delete one of your opponent's level 4 Lord Digimon. Start your main trash 2. So this is cool because it's a pop card. It's a good Impmon. It gives plus DP. And I mean, it's 4 cost to play, which isn't that great. But start your main so you can put him in the back and raise him up and then mill 2. So it's a mill engine for the deck, which is not bad. Kind of something the deck needs. We got Debbie, which is if you're starting your main, if your opponent has 10 or fewer cards in their trash the top 2 cards of both players' decks. Then if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, gain a memory. So that's an interesting one. And then when attacking, trash the top card of both players' decks. So it's basically a mill engine as well. We got a new Wizardmon, which is really cool. It gives barrier. to the Beelzemon line. When effects trash this card from the deck or security stack, give one of your opponent's Digimon security -1 until the turn ends. On play, when Digivolving, by trashing your top security card, trash the top 2 cards of your deck, and all your opponent's Digimon get -3000 DP for the turn. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good ability. I kind of like that. We also got what else do we got here? We got a new Devimon. We'll look at the new Devimon. If your opponent has 10 or fewer cards in their trash, trash top 2 cards of both players' decks. Then if they have 10 or more cards in their trash, you may return 1 card with the Fallen Angel or Undead trait from your trash to your hand. And then same inheritable as the Devimon when attacking. We have Balmon. We have a new Balmon. On play, when Digivolving, trash the top 3 cards of your deck. If you have 5 or more cards in your trash, this Digimon gains reboot and blocker until your opponent's turn ends. It's got on deletion if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, and you may play 1 Beelzemon from your trash without paying the cost, which is always really great. For every 10 cards in your trash, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP. So a lot of the purple-black stuff for that deck. We got a new Lucemon Chaos mode we talked about in another video here. When attacking by trashing 1 card in your hand, your opponent may delete one of their Digimon or Tamers. If this effect didn't delete, recovery 1. All turns once per turn when this Digimon would leave the battle area, your opponent may delete one of their Digimon or Tamers. If this effect didn't delete, it doesn't leave. So protection. So that's pretty good. Wish there was a Lucemon with a level 5 with an inheritable for Satan mode, but yeah, Satan mode doesn't need to actually have a Digimon under it. We got Piedmon, again, same security on deletion except for its purple cards, all turns, and hand and main. As all the rest of the Dark Masters, his on play when attacking is delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon in true Piedmon fashion. We have the new Satan mode. New Satan mode's going to be on play when Digivolving, so good either way. Lucemon Chaos mode costs 6, or by playing 1 Lucemon larva from your trash to your empty breeding area without paying the cost, delete all your opponent's Digimon with the highest level. I was hoping we'd get a new larva, but we didn't. Delete all your opponent's Digimon with the highest level. And then when Digivolving, when attacking once per turn, your opponent may delete one of their Digimon or Tamers. If this effect didn't delete, trash the top security card, and this Digimon unsuspends. So that's pretty cool too. I think this guy's a lot better than the other one, so that's really cool, having a better Satan mode. Level 6 Pokemon Digivolves from level 6 with Dark Masters for cost 5, which is expensive. If this card would be played by placing one of each face-up Dark Masters trait with different names from your security stack under this card, reduce the play cost by 4 for each, so you can play them for cost 1. If you get all your Dark Masters in security. On play when Digivolving, you may play 1 of each Dark Masters trait card with different names from this Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. Then all of your Dark Masters trait Digimon gain Rush for the turn. At the turn end, delete the Digimon this effect played. So, and it gains Rush, so that's always good. So for 1 memory, you can go ham. We get a new Close. Start of your main phase by returning returning this Tamer to the bottom of your deck. You may play 1 Close from your hand without paying the cost, so playing your better Closes. Then, if you don't have a Digimon, you may play 1 Sunrisemon from your trash without paying the cost, which is really cool. All turns, this effect, when effects trash any of your Mineral Rock trait Digimon cards by spending the Tamer, gain 1 memory. So it's also a way to gain memory. We have things like we have a new Yukio Oikawa and Akira Kurata. We'll look at Kurata here. Memory Tamer If you have 6 or fewer cards in your hand, by placing this tamer as the bottom Digitolution card of any of your Digimon with Belphemon, their names, that Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Belphemon and its name from the trash without paying the cost. Okay, sweet. Interesting. We got the new Digimon Emperor, which is an interesting card. Start your main. For every 2 colors your opponent Digimon Tamers have, gain 1 memory. That's an interesting one. Start your main phase. On play, delete one of your opponent's play cost 5 or lower Digimon. Then, by returning 1 Digimon card from your opponent's trash to the bottom of their deck from your hand or trash, and without paying the cost, you may play 1 level 4 or lower Digimon card with the same color as the card this effect returned. So that's kind of interesting. And it also is treated as Kenichi Joji. We also have the new unique emblem, Gravel Hearts. Lets you main, play a Sunrizamon or close from your trash without paying the cost, then place this card for hand or trash without paying the cost, then play this card in the battle area for cost 3. And then delay when any of your close suspends one of your mineral or rock trait Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with the mineral and liberator trait in the hand for the digital cost reduced by 3. That's pretty good. We also have Paradise Lost, which is a really cool card for Lucemon. Security, you may play 1 Lucemon from your trash without paying the cost, and that's any Lucemon. Actually, no, sorry, that's just your, because it's in brackets, so it's not any card with Lucemon in your name. It has to be one of the yellow level 3 Lucemons. When you have a Digimon with Lucemon, its name in the field, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Trash, end of your turn. If you have a Digimon with Lucemon, its name by returning this card to the bottom of the deck. Trash, your top security card, and 1 of your Digimon attacks without suspending until your opponent's turn ends. 1 of your Digimon with Lucemon in its name gains Raid, Piercing, Blocker, and plus 3000 DP. So yeah, it's an interesting card. Yeah, but you gotta play the yellow Lucemons. You also have the new Deusmon is one of the secrets for the Atmon stuff. But we'll look at the Beelzemon Ace. Actually, the alternate looks really cool. Well, you have 20 more cards in trash. Level 3 with Impmon can Digivolve for cost 4. 4 and a level 5. Blast Digivolve on play when Digivolving when attacking. Trash the top 2 cards of your deck. Then delete 1 of your opponent's play cost 6 or lower Digimon for every 10 cards. Add up to 3. So basically, you can pop a cost 12 once you have 20 cards. On play when Digivolving, if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, by returning 2 non-DGA cards from your trash to the top of the deck, de-Digivolve 2 of your opponent's Digimon. To one of your opponent's Digimon, de-Digivolve 2. So that's really cool. I like the de-Digivolve on Beelzemon. And then just being able to mill 4 twice per turn, basically, is really good. So I really like this. And it's a secret Beelzemon, so that's kind of cool. We also have the pack cards. There's your Miss Memory Boost, Demi Devi from BT15, SD14 Impmon as a reprint, so that's really cool. As well as Gammamon from LM set and the promo Nightmon, which is the really good, this is the card that they really needed to reprint. So it's probably gonna be the most expensive one in the pack. We'll see how many we pull. Hopefully we pull lots of this and we can live without the Gammamon, because it'll be probably like $1 card. But that is our card overview, guys. We took a good stab at it and took a chunk of cards and decided to look at it. There's some sweet cards in this set. Still not sure if this set is really going to move the needle in terms of meta, but there's some fun stuff, and I'm interested in building a lot of decks in this set. It's the Bad Guys set, and I'm really excited about that. There's so many decks I want to play, and they're all purple. Like all my decks are going to be green, purple, black, purple. So it's going to be a very purple format for EX10 until we get BT23 in October. So hope you guys are excited for all this too. Tell me what you guys think about this card overview. Which cards did you like the look of? Did we do a good selection, or was there other stuff that you hoped we would cover? That's all the time we have for this video. So thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.